Do you think MJ's estate lawyers have begun to settle or investigate the claims made against Michael Jackson's estate yet? Yes, they're already doing it. They've been doing that for months now. I believe March, my recollection is March 11th is the cutoff for creditors' claims.
Yes, it was early March. I don't know the exact date.
I think it's March 11th.
Probably. What day is it? It's like the 8th, right? What day is it, Dennis?
Today?
Close. March 8th, yeah.
DCFS, as far as I know, it's still going on.
I got to talk to you about that when we're done.
Okay.
Still going on, yes.
It is still going on. You say Britney's conservatorship is coming to an end in mid-2010, but have there been any advances in the case? They were actually in court today. My sources are telling me that they want the personal conservatorship to wind down. The business conservatorship, no, they want it to stay intact. Okay.
Did Quentin Tarantino get robbed at the Oscars? What did he get robbed of?
Robbed? Oh, they don't mean physically robbed.
No. I thought he'd sure walk away.
No, they don't mean physically robbed.
Oh, God. I thought he'd walk away with Best Original Screenplay?
Well, some people thought he would. Yeah, I think, didn't he get screenplay at the Golden Globes?
One, though, right?
Yeah, but didn't Inglourious Basterds get screenplay at the Golden Globes? I think it
that's
did.
Why. It says he did manage to rewrite Nazi-occupied Europe and get away with it. Yeah, I guess you're...
Why are the cops giving any personal information about the girl involved in the Ben Roethlisberger incident?
Because she's a victim of sexual assault. And not only do the cops not release that kind of information...
No, they're saying, why are the cops giving away personal information?
They're not.
They shouldn't be telling anyone she was hysterical or not. But that's not... But it's not ID.
That's not personal information. And, even the media... Most of the media tries not to identify sexual assault victims.
Kate Gosselin makes a minimum of $200,000 on Dancing with the Stars. What will she bring in for her appearances on Can John's petition to the court reduce his child support? You can always go in and try and modify child support, depending on changed circumstances. So that always is the case until the kids are 18. And child support stops.
Someone asked last week when you weren't here, so I'll have to tell you about it. Somebody asked how come she can do all this kind of stuff outside of the TLC contract and John can't. And I said, she got permission.
Right.
She actually asked TLC, and they said, of course, you can go do Dance with Stars. John was doing interviews with tabloids that they didn't allow him to do, and he was doing it out of the contract.
And they like her and hate him.
Yeah, and they let her. Yeah, they like her, too, probably.
Do you think it's fair to have Evan Lysacek on Dancing with the Stars? Doesn't he have an advantage? Well, everybody on that show. I mean, Christy Yamaguchi had an advantage. Apollo Ono had an advantage.
Well, and this year, that Nicole Swishinger chick's on it. They're dancers.
What's her name?
Erin Carter was a dancer.
Yeah, Erin Carter was it. What's her name? The little girl.
Oh, the gymnast chick?
Yeah.
Sean
White?
No.
Sean
White.
Not Sean White. No, Sean. How can we forget her name?
I can't think of her name. Sean Johnson.
Sean Johnson.
Yeah.
So they all, they can never make it an even playing field, but he certainly should have the inside edge. Although a lot of people are saying Nicole Scherzinger.
That's what I'm saying. Some other people that are like singers, they have dance. I mean, look at Nicole can dance. Erin Carter was good. People have the background sometimes.
Did the police give Ben Roethlisberger any kind of test to see if he was drunk?
I don't know. My guess is that every time something like this comes up, alcohol is definitely something that they look for. They're definitely going to check for that. I don't know if they gave him a test, but I'm sure they know whether or not he was drinking. And by the way, we were told by people who were with him earlier in the night that he had a few beers that they saw, but they don't know how much he was having to drink.
Mike, who's smarter, you or your sister?
My sister. By tenfold.
Correct. Did Jafar try to shoot Blanket with the stun gun? No, what we said was that there are some people there who are saying that he pointed the gun at Blanket. There are other people, including all the family members, who are saying, no, Blanket wasn't even in the room. So there's a split story going on.
If you guys look at the picture we put up of what the stun gun looks like, that's the other thing is being kind of talked about. It's hard to think about. A stun gun, you push a button, and it doesn't look like a gun. It's flat, and it's like this. And you hold on to it, and you push a button, and this little bolt charge goes, and you stick somebody with it. So it's very possible to me, if I'm thinking about these kids and if they have one, that they're putting it on something, or they're going, hey, and that's what I think. When Jafar went to the room with any of his cousins, it was, I have a stun gun. It wasn't pointing at it like this.
Right.
It was sort of like waving it around.
Okay, so we're going to get going. We got some stuff to do. I was in Chicago and New York at the end of the week. That's why I wasn't here. Boy, is Chicago an awesome town?
I've never been.
That's where I went to law school. And when I went to law school, it was a whole different situation. First of all, downtown was
a
awful.
long time.
Yeah, it was. But downtown was awful.
Right.
And also, I mean, it was just bad to be really poor and, relying on the IC there. But now it's like the IC is great, but the downtown, it's the most beautiful downtown.
How long were you in Chicago? Just for
For 3 years.
No.
This time just one day.
That one day.
But my God, that city is so beautiful. I just can't even tell you. It is so incredibly. The weather sucks.
I was gonna say, is it cold?
Wait, but it was actually beautiful. It was
cold.
cold, but it was beautiful. But what a city that is! I got to say, it is amazing. Such a gorgeous downtown. So that's my travel review, and my restaurant review is 25 degrees, and we will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.